and never run. And understand the man's work is never done. Keep your composure and never lose your integrity. Put the world on your shoulders, listen, you better be an honest man, a hard worker, and a good father. I work hard, but I play harder, damn right. We go hard and we give it hell and we do it well. And God knows I'm off-road and you can tell. I'm proud to be American-made every day. Nothing foreign, Dodge Ford or Chevrolet. It's in my blood, get in the mud, pursue my calling. Call me crazy, I let the babies do the crawling. We go extreme, backyard NASCAR. We live fast and we crash hard.
You gotta get it before it's gone, cause everybody wants to be the king on the throne. So I would never stop, and hell no, gotta make it to the top, so let's go. The road ahead's very long, when it gets rough, I buckle up and finish strong. Yeah, I would never stop, and hell no, gotta make it to the top, so let's go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Topp eSports Saturday Night Racing here at Stafford Motor Speedway with the off-season modifieds. I'm Brad Kirby, and I'm joined by Fireball Woody. Fireball, how you doing tonight, brother?
Hey, Brad, I've been doing great there, my lone Canadian. Hey, it's gonna be a good boogly-woogly time tonight in Stafford, Connecticut at the Stafford 150 with the off-season modifieds.
Yeah, just having a look here. We are at the end of our qualifying session. Matt McGrath so far is your leader right now. Best time of 18.5 seconds here. Stafford Motor Speedway, going to be a fun night. Fast track, real slick. These guys are going to battle for 150 laps. No competition cautions tonight. One set of tires. No fast repairs like usual. Man, I'm looking forward to a great show. Woody, coming off of last week at Lime Rock Park, tensions got a little bit high, a lot of little spins and whatnot. What are you expecting tonight?
Hopefully they can keep it kind of clean and green. You know, we like green flag racing for sure. But watching them practice just a little while ago, and looks like the track's a little slick. Some of them's kind of having some spins, one or two laps in. And we definitely want them to let those tires get warmed up a little bit before they really start fighting it. You know, it's a long race, got a 150 lapper, and hey, it's going to be very interesting.
Definitely going to be an interesting evening. Just going to make a quick note here as we look, throwing up our announcer display here. Tonight we don't have James Woodard with us, of course, as you all know. 6 states being affected by the tornadoes, Tennessee being one of them, and just hearing from Woody there that James's Street unfortunately was one of those that got hit, so he won't be joining us tonight, unfortunately. But James, you're with us in spirit, brother. I think we're gonna be all right with the race control tonight. We'll get it handled. Me and Woody will do our best up here to take control of the booth. But Woody, we're getting ready to grid up here. I'm gonna go ahead and take the top 10 here and just let folks know how we stand. We're looking at Matt McGrath and AJ DeSantis on the front row tonight. Dustin Novoa and Alexander Sear lined up in 3rd and 4th. Matt Zaccardo lines up 5th with Timmy Catalano to his outside. Jared Audette and Trevor Catalano starting in 8th tonight. Tyler Catalano, lots of Catalanos in the field tonight. Starting in 9th place, Mr. Robert Doig, Bomb Dude, number 62, starting in the 10th spot.
Yeah, then we got coming up in 11, Mr. Brad Carpenter. And then Nicholas Woods in 12th from New England there, Russell Peaks. He's starting in the 13th position, and Rick Clary in the 14th position. Then we got in 15th position, Mr. Tim Tripler, and Jordan Davis Flynn in the 16th position. And coming back on the 9th row, Ken Zeems in 17th and John Hornish in 18th. And looks like we're rounding out the field with Jeff Hordert and Cody Abbott, one of the youngest guys in iRacing. And bringing up the tail end is Mr. Topp.
Yeah, this is going to be one fun night here. Taking a look here, we got a couple new graphics on the bottom there. Running a little bit of a ticker across there, just Want to remind folks, if you like what you see from me and Mr. Fireball in the booth, if you like the racing action here on iRacing, we do our best. So all we ask is that you like, follow on one of our platforms or all of our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Topp eSports and Topp eSports 2 on Facebook, Topp eSports 2 on Twitch, and Topp eSports on YouTube. Check us out everywhere. We're getting ready to go green. Woody, you're going to take us there.
Hey, we're getting ready to go here as we're coming down to the green flag. As you notice, we got the pace truck out there in front of us there, and he's getting ready to take us down to turn 3 and 4 here. I'll get it out of my pea-picking mouth. Got my tongue tied around my eye tooth tonight. Hey, the pace truck is in. Hey, we're getting ready to go green, and the most famous words in iRacing, good boogly woogly, we going racing one more time as we go down into turn 1. And we look like we got Mr. Matt McGrath taking us into turn 1. And then 96 is coming up behind him there, Mr. Nova. And they come into turn 3 and 4 as they head down the front stretch, Brad.
Yeah, great clean start by those guys up front. AJ DeSantis and Alexander Sear battling for third place. Alexander Sear with that preferred spot. A little tongue-tied myself there on the bottom as he takes third place cleanly there. Your top 10 pretty well single-filed out. Looking back there, Trevor Catalano in 8th place, but we have a battle going on back here between Nicholas Wood, Russell Peets. Battling hard. Nicholas Wood going to get in line behind Russell Peets. And everybody's going to single file out here, Woody. No harm, no foul. Lap number 3 already, and we have no incidents. I'm going to take that as a win for this league.
Oh, most definitely. As Matt McGrath is coming up closely to a lap car, he's heading up right behind Mr. McCleary there. So hopefully that won't have no, one lap down already. It's a little too early, but only 5 laps into the race there.
Yeah, and it looks like Mr. Cleary has ducked off into the pits there. Realized he must have had an issue, maybe got into somebody at the start, but he's already going to take it down pit lane for the evening. As you see, Matt McGrath still battling it out up front with Dustin Novoa. 2 really fast guys in the league. Matt McGrath, obviously your points leader going into tonight, wants to put another win under his belt, get another great finish, but Dustin Novo in that 96 is going to try his darndest just to stop him tonight.
Oh, most definitely. He definitely wants to try to take and get a win there. He's about, not even a quarter of a second behind him. We call those milliseconds there. And our third place there, Mr. He is changing Alexander Cry, or Cree, however you pronounce it there, and number 1 there is coming up in third place, which is about a second behind it. I think these guys are actually taking their time, getting a feel of this track again. They raced it earlier this season, and they're back here again, so they kind of got in a good single file there. So we take a look at the Alexander car there, and inside the cockpit there, as you notice how you're working that steering wheel there, and we take a look at the rear end and the far end out there. So, hey, we got some good racing going on, so far, no cautions.
Yeah, fantastic racing. Just going to go through the field a little bit here. Trevor Catalano passing Timmy there for 6th place. Move him up 2 spots since the start. Looking back there, Jared Audette, one of the admins and owners of the league, running in that Polar number 76, looking really good there. Sharp looking ride. And just a reminder also to go to Rep Sports and get yourself some Raise Energy and use Jared's code JA Diecast for 15% off. That's JA Jared Audette Diecast. And get yourself 15% off some Raise Energy.
Well, most definitely. I don't know where you went a while ago, but I lost you all the way around down here in the south here. I don't know if it was me or you, Brad, but hey, hopefully I didn't miss anything as we're getting a look here. Is back on the back. We got a good battle going on. We're 8th place back here and back there. We got Jade Jared Audette and Tyler Catalino and Mr. Bomb Dude himself there battling it out. And as we move up towards the 7th place, Timmy Catalino is up there taking and battling it out. And hey, we got another battle going on up there, 4th place now. So hey, we got a few battles going on out here on the track tonight, and looks like we got another one popping up on the battle up for 1st again. There is getting closer.
Yeah, number 96, Dustin Novo, and not giving up here on the 33. Matt McGrath is having to put on quite a show tonight, having to put in every lap like it's his last, hitting his marks, not giving an inch, because if he does, the 96 is going to be able to capitalize, and I think he knows that. But Woody, what's that going to do to those tires come, lap 80 or 90 in this race?
Oh, well, them tires are getting ate up. If you look at the marbles and everything on the top there as we come around the turn, you'll see all that rubber is already piled up there. And we'll probably see some of the times on the track start going down. They'll probably be losing a second here. As you notice that Matt's actually catching up with Mr. Toad Bradshaw up there. So it's getting close to putting some of these cars a lap down. So it's definitely these tires are going away, might be a little bit quicker than they thought, but it's a good thing here as we look. You'll see that the rubber and everything on the top of the speedway and the inside, but the outside's a lot more out there than it is on the inside.
Looking on board of the 00 there of Toad Bradshaw, we didn't get too much of a look there in his first race with the league, but take a little bit of an on board with him. The Village Vet on the back of that, good looking number 00. I do like a basic white scheme. I'm a big fan of that. Not too complicated, but it gets the job done. As you see, that 33 of Matt McGrath coming up to his rear end there. Is the 00 going to put up a fight? He is not. He's going to let Matt go by. And he's also going to give the 96 the line. No fighting. Great job by Toad there to just give them the line, give the leaders the way around. Showing a lot of respect.
Yeah, hopefully he got a message there from his spotter there. Hey, the leader's coming. Hey, move up or move down. Which way you want to go, where they can let the other spotter know which way he's going to go. That way he can take that line. So that was awful nice of Toad, so I appreciate that, Toad.
Yeah, definitely a classy move there. So we're looking a little farther back here. Battle for 4th place. Trevor Catalano, AJ DeSantis. AJ looking for a way around, as much of these guys are. Stafford is not an easy place to pass. Pretty much the bottom lane is the way to go. Oh, as we see Alexander Sear getting into... Looked like the lap car there.
We might have to bring that one back and see what we had there. That was kind of one of them, oh no, I missed it. I blinked my eyeballs and I was gone, So there ain't no telling what happened there.
Yeah, just looking for... Oh, I guess they're not going to show it because he was the lap car, so... but that's alright. We did get that one on camera, and it was just a little bit of a nudge out of the way there to get that lap car kind of out of Alexander's way. He knows that he can't lose the front two. If he does, then he's going to put himself in jeopardy of not being able to get a win tonight or even a top two. But man, Matt McGrath and Dustin Nova are really putting a show on already. Putting about a second in between them and 3rd place.
Oh yeah, as we get about 30 laps in, 27 laps in already, and they're staying nose to tail around this track, enjoying having a good time here as they are, starting to put cars a lap down. We got Cleary out there with 3 laps down, and Toad Bradshaw's 1 lap down now. So, these guys have got this place kind of tightened down, and they're ready. They're ready to hopefully lead the whole race.
Yeah, next one up there is actually going to be saying Tim Tripler is the next one to be a lap down, but they're actually coming up to an orange car. I'm not too sure who that is, but we'll take a look here at the 78. Hasn't raced with us in a few races, so let's put a spotlight back on the 13-year-old kid there, Cody Abbott, Woody.
Oh yeah, Cody's running back in 16th position there, and doing a great job. He's up 3 places since the beginning of the race, and doing a most excellent job. Glad to see him back this week, and hopefully gets up and gets him a podium or something there. At least the top 10. Kind of looks like he got a little loose there coming out of that turn, but hey, he's doing a great job, and hopefully he'll keep it going, and hope his mom and them's out there watching tonight. If they are, hope they give us a shout there.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely use a hashtag out there. Use a hashtag Cody Abbott. Hashtag your favorite driver out there. Show us some love out there in the chat. Follow us on Facebook, like us, share, subscribe. Twitch also. We're everywhere. We're on YouTube. You can also catch us on Instagram. Follow us for news there. Discord, we are also on. Yeah, we're just everywhere, Woody, and we're always going to be growing. So.
Oh, most definitely. It's kind of like that old cartoon, about Savoir Faire. He's everywhere. So, Topp eSports is everywhere. Topp eSports 2, Topp eSports. Hey, we got it all out there. We got the market sold up there for sure with Topp eSports.
Yeah, we definitely like to flood the marketplace. Hey, we're even doing merchandise now. Got the first line of merchandise out for Topp eSports. Working on a couple different more designs. However, the website that we use to get the merch is just down until Monday to design more stuff. So, but the first line is out, so you can go and catch that on Teespring. I believe actually it's connected with the Twitch. You should be able to just click into it. It's also linked into our Facebooks. Pretty cool merch. We design all of our stuff. And if you're a driver out there or any league or anything like that and you want to get hooked up with some custom merch, let us know. I can do any design. Pretty much make you anything right down to stickers, phone cases, what have you. Yoga mats. I can pretty much design anything you want. So take a look, and yeah, if you like what you see, try and support the channel. Support what we do, because this isn't cheap. Racing, even virtual racing, isn't cheap. Anybody will tell you that who races on iRacing for sure. It's fun though. We enjoy it. We love putting a show on for the fans. And Woody, we're already on to lap 30. Well, going on to lap 38 right now.
Oh yeah, and it's just no caution, no nothing. So Lord, hey, we're gonna have to, I guess, pay some bills, Brad. That's live. We need to pay some bills.
Yeah, you had my exact thoughts in your head there, because I was thinking the same thing. So folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break here. Enjoy what we have to offer on the commercials, and if you want to get yourself out there exposed as a small business, this is a great way to do it. A ton of exposure, thousands of views a week. You're going to get exposed to Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, everywhere that we are, you're going to get exposed to. So enjoy some of the businesses that support us. Oh, Woody.
Oh, we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait. Toe Bradshaw is off the track.
Just as we said it. Well, I mean, we'll be able to pay those bills through the yellow flag, but we're going to see exactly what happened there with Old Toad. He's battling with the 49 there. Going down into turn 1. Looks like they got wheel to wheel. Yeah. Just a little bit of a racing deal there. Unfortunately.
That didn't hurt him.
Yeah, no, these modifieds are pretty tough. I don't think that's going to cause too much damage. Maybe a few seconds of optional repair to these cars, but we're going to take a backlog.
I bet he's in a concrete business there with Western Concrete there.
I would think so myself. And while we're actually under, just going to take this away here. I'm just going to go ahead and mention the All-Star race that we have on December 17th at New Hampshire. It is going to be 50 laps of excitement with the off-season modifieds. December 17th. These are the drivers that are locked in right now. Chris Forster, Mitch Brown, Kyle Tringale, Kurt Vigent, Jared Audette, Jordan Davis-Flint, Brad Carpenter, Brett Hahn, Ryan Blanchard, Matt McGrath, Kyle O'Danick, Ken Zeems, Matt Zaccardo, Trevor Catalano, Timmy Catalano, Dustin Novoa, and through points of last year, currently in the top 10 this year, Caleb Shelton, Tyler Catalano, and your buddy Cody Abbott is also locked into that All-Star race.
Well, Cody's made it. Hey, good congratulations to all y'all guys making it into the All-Star race. Hey, we know what All-Stars race is about. We just had our two this past week on Tuesday and Wednesday, so we had a great time. And hey, old Fireball got to do his first production and show by himself. And I tell you what, we had technical difficulties, but by Dorley, I pulled it off, I think. I did a decent job for the first time ever.
Woody, you did an amazing job. I think you need to give yourself more credit. For someone who just took it on, on the shoulders there like you did, and you pulled, we wanted to race. You knew that. We had a horrible kind of Tuesday night there with all the problems with iRacing. We were able to race that night. And we appreciated it for sure. And obviously now we have a couple more horses in the stable that are able to diversify our portfolio more, able to take on more leagues, be able to produce more races. So it's going to be great for the long run.
Yeah, but Brad, and hey, the lone Canadian, as I call you, hey, we getting ready to go back racing here. Hey, looks like the lights are out on the pace truck, so it looks like we getting ready to go back and have us a few green flags again. So, hey, we'll pay those bills here shortly. Hey, but the caution lights are all out on the truck, and as we getting ready to go back green flags. So I hope he hydrated a little bit on that caution brake there. So, getting ready to go.
We are green flag racing.
Hey, good boogly woogly, as we say, the most famous words in iRacing. Hey, we back green again as McGrath takes us down into turn one and goes into the back stretch here, Brad.
Yeah, big battle again there going down for third place. Trevor Catalano able to get over on Alexander Sear. Jared Audette moving up the field as well, trying to get past the number 66 of Matt Zaccardo. Moved Jared up into 6th place. AJ DeSantis able to get by as well. Matt Zaccardo not having a great restart here as he's hung up on the outside. Going to lose a few more spots here to Tyler Catalano and possibly Timmy Catalano if he can get up there.
Yeah, no, Brad Carpenter's back here behind Timmy there. They back here battling for 10th place there. 9th and 10th, and then we got Russell Peets coming up there in the 11th spot there. So, hey, we got some good green flag racing. They getting this sorted out there with Jordan Days and Flint picking up in 12th there, and then Jordan Harnish is picking up there. Then our favorite bomb dude out there, Command Sergeant Major, Mr. Bob dude there, is pulling up 14th back there in the number 62 mobile.
Yeah, having a decent run. He's just not too familiar. I mean, he just started racing these modifieds a few races in when I invited him into the league here. He wanted to run with these guys on Saturday night, but he's figuring out Stafford. It is a tricky place again. I mean, it's really a one-groove racetrack, and you have to get to that outside. You can't really run you have to get to the inside. You can't really run that outside, or you're going to find yourself just losing time. I mean, all those marbles up there really will get you. All the rubber is best laid at the bottom.
Yeah, if they'll gradually go up a little bit, what some of them is, if they can get that second line to come in and go up there and gradually bring it in by, going up that white stripes there, just moving up just a little bit, and then they might be able to get that second line, get those marbles pushed on up into the third line there and give them a second line to run on. So that's an idea. Don't know if it'll work, but hey, it's something to try for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And we're taking a look back up here We got a 3-horse battle for first place right now. Matt McGrath, Dustin Novoa, and count in Trevor Catalano as he has found some speed since that caution, Woody.
Oh, yes, he sure has, and he's coming strong. Dustin better look out because Trevor's right on his rear end for sure. He's only a third of a second behind McGrath, and he's pulling up, and Dustin is, still riding on his tail. So we got a three-way going on up on the front there. Three-way battle for first. Let me rephrase that there. Sorry about that, people out there in the world of the internet. We definitely got us a good three-way battle going on for first place now.
Oh man, we got an awesome battle shaping up here. Like, this has been great all race long here for 57 laps now. I mean, it's been tight between the two, and now you can add in Trevor. Oh, he tried to make a move there, kind of slipped a little bit, but Dustin is going to get a run down into turn 3. Is he going to make a move on Matt McGrath? No, Matt McGrath will shut the door.
Yeah, I think it's a little too early to try to make a move right now. I would just, the top 3, take your time, stay nose to tail. A little draft's better than no draft. So that way they'll be able to just stay together. Then, hey, get it out there and last 5 laps, last 10 laps to go. Then that's really when you want to start battling for to win the race.
Yeah, definitely. And well, while we're strung out here, we should mention coming up next Tuesday is the start of the Topp eSports Graham Construction Xfinity Series all playoffs. Myself and Woody will be in the booth on Tuesday night calling that race, and then Wednesday we'll have the BeefJerkyUnlimited.com Truck Series also starting their playoffs, a round of 15 each. Gonna be a fun time, I think. Woody, I'm excited for that. I mean, playoffs are always a great time of the year. Number one, I mean, I'm excited to kind of get this season done with. I do have some ideas for the off season to bring into next year, and I'm just kind of waiting to implement them. But we're so busy with all these other leagues coming at us, it'd be nice to take on a couple different projects when we have the time.
Oh, most definitely. Like you said, we do have ideas for next season for the Topp eSports Ground Construction and the Beef Jerky Unlimited Series. So we definitely going to have, it's going to, you thought it was exciting this year. We're going to hopefully make it even more exciting than it was this season. But, come next year, which is next year in January, you're going to see some bigger battles, more top racers, and some different teams out there. So we got people signing with different teams and everything. Hey, this thing's getting to be like the big boys out there. So I'm really enjoying it. We're building teams out there, new paint schemes. Whoa! We got one going in the wall there. Oh, Lordy.
Trevor Catalano hit that wall with some force. It was enough to put that car up on its side for a second. Even the 96 did clip that wall just a little bit as well. And that's pulled in that number 1 of Alexander Sear. Woody, oh man, that was a hard hit for that number 54.
Almost definitely was a hard hit. He went right up on top of the wall there. I thought he was going to catch the catch fence there. And I thought we was going to have a second caution of the night. So he's lucky he got it back off. And doesn't look like he hurt him very much because he's still going.
Yeah, definitely, man. That was something wild. But yeah, this Topp eSports thing, man, it's crazy. I mean, I swear we could have a Netflix show of just the behind the scenes things. I mean, from this year alone. Oh man, if people could have been there behind the scenes, there's been some excitement for sure. And just
Woo! We need to just drop it.
Yeah. But the best decision I think was doing everything in house and just keeping it that way. And this is fun.
There you go. As we get a move going on with a lap car coming up. And not to change the subject there, but Mr. Toe Bradshaw goes down a lap down, and I think that puts him 2 laps down now. I'm not 100% sure, but SDK catching up here. So we got some good racing going on there, and You know, Brad, I believe it's about that time. I think it's a hydrate time. I think it's time to pay a bill or two.
Wow, yeah, we're almost halfway through this race right now, so let's keep it on this battle here for first place, and we're going to go ahead and take it to our first commercial break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our first commercial break, brought to you by HMG Innovations, Martin Sports, and Wolf Pumps. Check out Wolf Pumps on Facebook. Get your dry sump pumps. Man, Ed Wolf, one of the best in the business. Woody will definitely attest to that. He's been a fixture for this league since the beginning. He was definitely an OG.
Oh, he definitely an OG, and he's the goat of dry sumps in my book, you know. Hey, the man can take a pump that you shattered in your sprint car or your open wheel modified with oil, water, power steering. Hey, anything that's dry sump, he can make sure that when you get it back, if it ain't better than what you had before you sent it to him, I guarantee you he will make it that way, because Ed takes pride in his work. You know, his is not about quantity, it's about quality. So check out old Wolf Pumps up there, Mr. Ed Wolf. Longtime friend, been knowing him for over 30 some odd years, and they respect the man very much.
Definitely do. Thank you, Mr. Ed, for everything. And Woody, let's take these guys through the field here. I'm going to start with the top 10, and you can go through the rest. Number 1 is Matt McGrath. Second place is Trevor Catalano, up 6 positions already in this race. Third place, Dustin Novoa. Spot hasn't changed since the start. Alexander Sear in 4th. AJ DeSantis rounds out your top 5. Tyler Catalano is 6th place. Jared Audette sitting there in 7th. Matt Zicardo in 8th place. Brad Carpenter up there in 9th, and up 6 spots, Jordan Davis Flint rounding out your top 10.
Oh, yeah, holy moly. Hey, we got Ken Zames up here in number 11. And we got Mr. Russell Peets, coming up in the 12th, up plus 1 since the beginning of the race. Hey, then we got Command Sergeant Major, Mr. Bob Doing, a.k.a. Bomb Dude. Hey, coming in 13th. Then coming up 5 positions there is Mr. Jeffrey Hogard. Hey, doing a great job out there. And number 15th, Mr. Nicholas Wood. Hey, he's doing a great job. And the youngest guy out here that I've known, that I've raced, seen racing and everything. Hey, Mr. Cody Abbott driving number 78. Hey, then we got number 17. He's back 11th positions from time where he started, Mr. Timmy Catalano, excuse me. And then in 8th position, we got Mr. Tim Tripler. And 19th, Jordan Harnish. 20th, Mr. Rick Clary. And back in 21st position and very last, Mr. Toad Bradshaw.
And that is a quick rundown of the top 20, top 21, but we do have one out there. Jordan Hamish is gone from the race. Matt McGrath, your leader up front, still a huge battle there, but as you can see, second place has changed. Trevor Catalano has taken the spot over that 96 of Dustin Novoa, using the lap traffic to his advantage to get around him. And they're coming up to some more lap traffic, so let's see what he can do to get around Matt McGrath, because obviously Trevor Catalano has one fast modified tonight, Woody.
Yes, he sure does. They both up there, Trevor and McGrath and Dustin. They got some fast cars, and this lap traffic is going to slow them down a little bit and get some of the 4th and 5th place people back there trying to catch up with them. So we might see some Catalanos up there. No, 2 of them might be up there in the top 5 here in a short. So they get together. Hey, we could have some teammate brother racing heading towards try to take that first place tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And pull up the old battle box here as we catch the battle for first. We'll leave it on there for you. As you can see, SDK is a little bit confusing when it comes to the battle box. It likes to show 2 places ahead and 4 behind for some reason, so it shows the lap cars ahead. But Matt McGrath obviously in first place with Trevor Catalano and Dustin Novoa. Toad Bradshaw is a lap car, and then Alexander Sear is your 4th place car.
Yeah, and Tim Tripler's getting ready to put another lap down as McGrath goes inside of him right there. So that puts him a lap down. And then coming up next is Mr. Trevor Catalano's brother, Mr. Timmy, that Matt's looking his eyes on, and he's coming up there in front of him. So he's a little over about 4 seconds ahead of him. So he's doing a great job being out in front of him. So he's trying to keep himself from being a lap down.
Yeah, trying all he can here, but man, those top 3 are just so quick, and they've been so quick all night long. They have a 2-second gap over the 4th place Alexander Sear. And actually we have a little bit of action in the back there. Jordan Davis Flint able to get around Matt Zaccardo, move him up 10, count it, 10 positions for Jordan Davis Flint. I think he's got a long run car tonight. He is your biggest mover tonight, Woody.
Yeah, he is. He's done a most excellent job up 10 positions, like you said. And I think he's going to catch him before the race is over with. And if you look at the track when you come back around again, Brad, the marbles has come down into the 2nd lane, almost down into the 1st groove a little bit. If you see right there, if you get up close to that stripe, the white stripe there in that your 1st lane, right where the 2nd lane begins, you're starting to get a lot of marbles and rubber there. So those cars are getting a little loose because those marbles are throwing them sideways.
Yeah, the transition is just, it's an incredible thing to see every race. As you can see, teammates about to battle it out here. For 6th place, Jordan Davis Flint and Jared Audette. Man, I love the look of Jordan's car, though. I must say that the copper colored numbers and the 603 eWraps. So if you want a cool looking ride like Jordan or Jared, hit Jordan up 603 eWraps on Facebook. Or if you need any assistance whatsoever with iRacing related problems, go to 603 Sim Assistance. He'll help you out with anything you need. Oh, as you see, Timmy Catalano is off the track right behind them there. And that's going to get the yellow flag out here for the 2nd time, Woody.
Yeah, we caught a glimpse of that as we was talking about the 603 eWraps there, and all of a sudden we see him spin. So I don't know what happened to him. He just got loose and lost it and got up in the marbles. So, but it is a good time for these guys to come in and with 49 laps left to go, is get some new rubber if they got the tires to put them on with. If not, it's definitely top off with fuel. You definitely want to get that, so got to have fuel. So they top off. If with 40 something laps to go, I'd probably go a half a tank or something like that, because these cars get great gas mileage.
Yeah, and we're just going to take a look-see, and he just lost it coming out of 2. No harm, no foul. Went down to the inside, so didn't collect anybody there. But as you were saying, Woody, pretty well everybody has come in to pit.
Yeah, and if you look at the tires, Brad, when he was in the grass there, you notice all the dirt and everything was stuck to the tire. So that's how hot the tires are. This stuff is so realistic that, it's kind of scary sometimes when you see that happen. And then if they are stopped on the speedway somewhere after running up in the marbles, you'll see chunks of rubber and everything stuck to their tires too. So, it's so realistic that I love every minute of it, and it's I just love this sport. I've always have. I've been raised in it. So, my daddy done it when I was a little bitty thing. So a young whippersnapper, as I said. But look at those marbles. I mean, they're just all down in almost into the bottom groove now.
Yeah, iRacing has done amazing. Actually, we just had a new patch update through iRacing, and they've updated more models, more tire models, obviously. So a lot more detailing going in.
Excuse me.
You bless you, Woody. Bless you.
Oh, thank you. Whew. I was trying to hold it, trying to find the mute button, and I couldn't find it quick enough.
Hey, that's what happens when we're live. Anything can happen on air, except I must say we are very good at keeping our cussing down. Unlike, I'm sure, some of these drivers when they're behind the wheel. I know that firsthand, obviously. But we're going around here. Woody, I can't believe we're already lap 104. We're doubling up. We're going to go green lap 105. But, since this might be our last restart of the night, I'm going to go ahead and let you take care of it for us.
Alrighty, Brad. Hey, we're coming down the backstretch there. The pace truck definitely got his lights out there. And we got our man, Mr. Dustin, up in front now. Hey, number 96 is leading us down as we're getting ready to go green. Pull them tight, boys, and get ready. Because, hey, here we go. Hey, good boogly woogly, boys. Hey, we racing one more time in the Stafford Motor Speedway as we get a car going crazy. Woo! A big one.
Big stack up in the back. Oh, man.
Man, I think I spoke too soon there. Them things might go. And, man, we had a melee back here.
Yeah, and I think it all started there. I'm looking back. Cody Abbott here. Let's take a look back at what happened off the start. It looked like they just all stacked up. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. Cody got into the back of the one in front of him, and they all just stacked up. Matt McGrath was involved. The 00 Bomb Dude was involved. The 62. Tim Tripler involved. Rick Cleary involved. Timmy Catalano involved. Wow.
I wonder if that car in front of him got into the marbles there a little too much and got spun his tires or something. Didn't get them cleaned off there because something happened up front for that one car to jump down to the infield, and all of a sudden we have a melee.
Yeah, almost looked like it maybe started from the front there. As you see, Dustin Novoa did not come down to pit last caution. Obviously now realizing he made the wrong move, and he's going to come down and pit this time. Oh,
yes, he's definitely in pits there as we take a look at him getting, looks like he's going to get him good 4 Hoosiers. Hoosiers from the Indy state up there, the Hoosier states he only took rights. So, rights and a little bit of fuel. So, he's definitely thinking about his positioning out there instead of, having all 4 brand new Goodyears. And if you notice, Brad, when we go side by side on the restart, those top lane cars are all in those marbles. And on that start. So that could have been what happened. Well, I don't know for sure, but let's see if we can hopefully stay out of those marbles tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be the big key there, even for Jordan Davis Flint there. You see him up at the top, sort of scrubbing off his tires, but he's scrubbing them off in those marbles, probably collecting some without even realizing it. They're going down into 3 and 4 here. A lot of these guys up front now, we're racing from 6 back. It's been shaken up a little bit here at the front. As you can see, Alexander Sear in first place, who was running about 4th all race long. Jordan Davis Flint, who's made quite the charge now, up to 2nd place. 14 spots, Woody, he's gained tonight. Jared Audette to his inside. Trevor Catalano in 4th. Jeff Hoggard, Russell Peets, Ken Zeems, Matt Zaccardo, AJ DeSantis. Woody, double it up. 3 and 4. Pit truck is off, or pace truck is off. Take us to the green flag, Woody.
Hey, good boogly wooglies. We're getting ready to go racing one more time here. So we come down to the green. Hey, good boogly woogly. We're racing one more time here at the Stafford Motor Speedway in Stafford, Connecticut there as we go into turn 1. Looks like everybody got a good restart that time. So we definitely got some good green flags hopefully going to happen here from here on now.
Yeah, definitely a bit of double wide racing in the back as some of the guys on the outside just doing all they can to get to the inside lane before it's too late, before they get freight trained around. As you see, Ken Zeems working his way up there, trying to get to the bottom of the track. And Dustin Novoa, one of the leaders of the race back there in 11th with Matt McGrath. Man, they're stuck back there, Woody. And with the racing that we've seen tonight, do they have a chance of getting back to the front in 35 laps?
I believe they do. They've got plenty of time to get there if they can just get by and find a place to pass. They got the vehicles. If nothing's bad happened to them, they got them. So, and they can drive the track and everything. So if they can get there, they just got to find a way to pass them.
Definitely. I mean, they've been the 2 fastest all night long. The other one being Trevor Catalano up there in 4th place. And he's also making a bid to get to a top 3 as he passes Jared Audette going down the backstretch into turn 3. Give the spot to Trevor Catalano going into turn 3 and 4. And he is going to pull Russell Peets along with him. Oh!
A little getting into it there as Mr. Bomdu's in the pits now. So he came back down into the pits. We got some racing going on up here. The biggest battle that I'm seeing right now is back in 6th place at Audette and Ken Zames and them.
Yeah, they were getting all sorts of squirrely there, and it's happening back in the back here with the 49 as the 96 was able to get around them. Matt McGrath trying to make that move to get into a top 11th place position. Dustin Novoa is back into a top 10 position right now. But it's all Alexander Sear and Jordan Davis Flint up front as the battle continues. Jordan Davis Flint looking for any way around that he can, as he knows that Trevor Catalano is going to be hot on their tails any minute now. And he's bringing along Russell Peets with him.
Oh, yes, they definitely are. And they're trying to just make sure they can keep it nice and clean and everything up front, because they know who's coming up. They know that Dustin's coming. They know McGrath's coming. They know they're coming. They just, if they can get around those cars back there. But the top 4 cars are really pulling it away from the 5th place and the rest of the field. As we see a pass going down into the turn there, as the 3rd place vehicle takes, and Trevor's tries to get past Jordan, and he does, staying inside, pushing him towards the top. So getting up there in that loose stuff is you see him coming down into the 1 and 2 there.
Yeah, he's able to pull Russell Peets along with him, and that's a battle between 2 cars with old tires and 2 cars with new tires, Woody, and I'm going to give you a guess as to who has the new tires out there.
Hey, Mr. 54's got some new tires for sure. Look at the spin. The number 1 fucking guy, Mr. Sight. Hey, he had a little spin there. I mean, kind of got sideways there, a little dirt track racing there, and Catalano made that move there, and he's gone.
Yeah, your new leader, number 54, Trevor Catalano, in the Stafford 150 here. Russell Pete's able to get second, as I think we are under our fourth caution now.
Yeah, with Tim Tripler and looked like Tim Tripler and Jeff Hoggett and them got into it back there somewhere. Hey,
Well, let's go back and take a look here. The 49, the 33. Looked like Matt maybe got into the 49. Yes, he did, going into 3 and 4. 49 spins around, nowhere to go for anybody else as he was in that inside lane, and man, Jared Audette caught up in that, but not a lot of damage. Car's able to spin around, continue, but obviously Matt McGrath wanting to not waste any time here. Alexander Sear is pitting Woody.
yeah, he is. He's definitely going to take him some tires after that little spin he had there going off that turn there. He got sideways. Now, you look who's up in the top 10 now. Hey, we got in number 7, Mr. Dustin Nova. And then in number 9, Mr. Matt McGrath, and Brad Carpenter's right up there with him. And so they're in the top 10 right now. So you're going to see them heading towards the front. They've got past some of the slower vehicles and everything now. So I think we get a time, I think, if things go right. We got all kinds of laps to go here, 24 to go. I think they got enough time if they can get a good start here, Brad. I think if they get a good restart, they might be able to give something up there to Mr. Trevor up there.
Oh, definitely. You know, new tires, they're the two fastest. Trevor is also fast. I mean, if he can pull away a little bit from Russell Peets, and maybe Russell Peets and Jordan get into a fight with Matt Zaccardo, then, you know, maybe he's got a shot. But yeah, that 96, I mean, we've seen it before. He's proven to be fast. The 33, obviously, he's your points leader. He's a quick race car every week. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him to be up in that top 3 at the end of the race.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I think they'll be up here real soon. So hopefully I like to see it because there'd be just some good racing. But, you know, also I'd like to see one of those guys up front there in the top 4, top 5, maybe the top 6. You know, one of them get a win tonight because it would make it, you know, them happy for sure if one of those got a win there. If we go in, getting ready to go back to green flag here as Pace Truck's got his lights out there.
Yeah, as we're going to go back green on lap 129 here. So 20 laps to go when we go back green, Woody. This is going to be crunch time. If you're going to win, this is when you got to do it. Obviously, these guys know it. Pace Truck is off. We're ready to go back green. Woody, take us that green flag.
Alrighty, good boogly woogly. We're going racing one more time here at the Stafford 150 at Stafford, Connecticut. Hey, his number Catalano. Trevor takes us down into turn 1 with Russell Peete running in behind him. Jordan Davis Flint coming up in 3rd, biggest mover tonight with 13 positions. And Matt Zaccardo, hey, coming in the top 4. And then we got Mr. Ken Zames around the top 5, and Dustin Nova's coming up in the top 6. So we got our 2 leaders that was up there before in the top 10 now, and they're going to be coming with 20 to go. They ain't letting nothing go. They're going to take it pedal to the metal.
Yeah, as we're already single filed out here. Great restart by these drivers. A lot of respect all throughout the field here, but that is not going to help Dustin Nova, and that is not going to help Matt McGrath at all, as they're going to have to now navigate through single file traffic. Trevor Catalano having a little bit of a battle here. Russell Pete's not giving up. He's got that Ken Zames ZMG manufacturing race car underneath him. They're always fast week in and week out, those teams. So watch out for Russell Pete's. But Jordan Davis Flint, I mean, man, that's the only guy on the track who hasn't pit all race long, and he is sitting in 3rd place, Woody.
Yeah, Davis Flint's doing a most excellent job. If he's hadn't pitted all night, and he's staying up there in the top 3, and those 2 in front of him has got fresher tires, that shows somebody's been saving their tires the whole race. So doing the most excellent job out there. You know, got cotton picker. I mean, that crazy, crazy man's out there driving on old tires and doing that good of a job. You know, that rascal's all right for sure.
Yeah, we saw it earlier tonight. We knew he's kind of had a long run car going as we saw him moving throughout the field. He was the biggest mover sort of all night long, and he's obviously able to proven that his car will stick it out. He knows that position does count, obviously. Once they get single filed out, it's really hard to pass at this track. He's taken advantage of the track position all night long and gotten himself up into third. Russell Peets as well. That's another one that we haven't talked too much about tonight, but up 11 positions. Obviously another one with a long run car tonight. Set up that thing right, and he's put himself into position for a win, Woody. Yellow flag is out.
Brad Carpenter got into it, and Cody Abbott looks like we had their got into it back here in the back a little bit there. So, and Cody's done jumped to the pits already. So, don't know what happened back here, but I'm pretty sure they got a little loose back here.
Yeah, let's take a look and see what happened. The 31 under the one there. So it looks like, oh, the 31's gonna come back up the track and. Oh, jeez, the 49 was there, and then looked like maybe Cody Abbott got into it with Robert Doig possibly in the back, because I do see the 62 was smoking, and I didn't see Cody was part of that accident. Let's take a look. Let's take a look from Cody's.
Bob in there to it at all.
Yeah, let's take a look from Cody's point of view and just kind of see what exactly went down here, because he got up into the wall on the backstretch, and the 62 just piled into him, nowhere to go. He did a Black Hawk down helicopter move there on the backstretch, and holy moly. Well, Cody, man, your first race back, I mean, it's been a rough night, but pal, I sincerely hope you come back next week and you have a better race, because we all know that, I mean, you're definitely a good kid and a good race car driver in these things. So, come back stronger next week, do a little bit more practice, and hopefully get yourself back in that top 10.
Yeah, Cody's, for being a young whippersnapper as he is, he's a most excellent driver. Love to talk to him one day. Love to try to get him over into the beef jerky truck series there and move him up a little bit from the modifieds, because he's doing a great job here. So love to see him come up to the beef jerky side and race some of the trucks with us up there, and at least give him a tryout and see how well he does.
Yeah, definitely. And while we're just doing a little run around here, we'll just throw it up to Peach's Gentlemen's Club out there in Valdosta, Georgia. Check them out Thursday to Sunday, 7 p.m. to 2 a.m., 4141 Bemis Road in Valdosta, 21 and up. It's a $5 cover, but the Thursday special is 2 for 1 tequila, sunrise, and margaritas, and I guarantee you walk through those doors, you mention Topp eSports, you're going to have the time of your life.
Yeah, and you'll probably see it being rebroadcast on their TVs up on the wall, too. So, most definitely, if you go down there, check it out, and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, for sure. And we're getting back ready to go, doubling up here again. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you follow us on Topp eSports, Topp eSports 2. We're live on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere where you are. Woody, one more time, take us to that green flag.
We're going racing one more time here at the Stafford Motor Speedway and Stafford Connected at the Stafford 150. So, and as we get our Trevor Colano taking them down into turn 1, Russell Peets pulling up second, and you'll see that number Jordan Davis to Flint back there in the third place, and Jacardo coming up, and number 5 is Mr. Zeems, and look who's in number 6, Mr. Nova, and our 6th caution.
Yellow flag is out. Oh, geez. Matt McGrath. Oh, what a night for him. Let's take a look back. He restarted 8th. On that outside, Woody, I wonder if that's a case of the marbles here. Let's take a look going down into turn number 1. 27 just got up loose into him, and well, Matt McGrath didn't get too badly hurt on that one, but oh man, that's going to hurt the track position more than anything, and really going to hurt his points tonight, Woody.
Yes, it is, unless he can battle back up there. And I think our Command Sergeant Major, Mr. Bob dude there, I think he blew up his truck because it was smoking like crazy. I don't know. I don't think they have any fast repairs on this, so I don't know what happened to him, but I seen him smoking out there earlier, so he might be completely out of the race tonight.
Yeah, he was involved in that last incident there when you saw Cody Abbott go spinning down the backstretch. Unfortunately, Bomb Dude was in that wreck there, and we'll take a look. As you can see, the front of Brad Carpenter's modified, it is tore right up. Man, we have some really tore up race cars out there, but getting back on track here, Trevor Catalano, still your leader here. Interesting paint scheme, probably one of the most interesting on the track there, Woody. It is a collage of, I believe, probably his friends and family.
Yeah, and speaking of friends and family, you just happen to bring that up. Hey, everybody out there that can hear me, hey, I definitely, send some love and donate to the Red Cross, because we had a whole town just about 2 hours away from us here in Tennessee, up in Mayfield, Kentucky. That town is completely gone almost. I mean, it is totally destructive from last night's or the early this morning's tornado. So show some love to Mayfield, Kentucky. It's all over the news. We had a few here in Tennessee and Dixon County and all that. So show your love out there. Reach out to them on Facebook, anywhere you can. Reach out to your local Red Cross and hey, give a pint. Will help save a few lives as we're getting ready to go back green flag racing, Brad.
Yeah, definitely. And while that's going on as well, any proceeds from our Topp eSports merch will go directly to any of those charities impacting all of those tornadoes. It's crazy. We just want to help out any way we can. So even if it's just a small donation, we'll do what we can do. 3 laps to go. Green flag is out. Trevor Catalano leads us down into turn 1.
Oh, yeah, and he's taking turn 1, and he gets a little high coming out of turn 2 there, heading down the backstretch. So we got guys shooting for positions and fighting for positions. Is Mr. Bomb Dude, he's back out on the track, so he's up number 16th there. And, oh, Lordy, Catalano. What happened? I missed it.
No, just that was real close there for Russell Peets, getting almost into the 54 on the white flag. And
oh, we got a few. We got us a winner.
We got a winner.
As we say in the South, winner, chicken dinner.
Trevor Catalano, first time winner this year. Oh man, what a finish. Russell Peets comes in second. Jordan Davis Flint able to finish third on his only set of tires. Wow. Matt Zaccardo in the 4th position. Dustin Novoa finishes in 5th. Jeff Hoggard, Nicholas Wood, AJ DeSantis, Jared Audette, and Matt McGrath will round out the top 10. So Matt McGrath was able to come back at least a little bit and gain himself that top 10, Woody.
Almost definitely is. I don't know who that was, but he was driving down the front stretch backwards. I think it might have been our leader. Our winner. But no, he wasn't our winner, but he was definitely. They was driving down the track backwards. So
oh man, he's excited. That man is excited, Woody.
Yeah, now whoever it is out on the little short track there driving backwards. So they just having a good old time. So hey, we're very proud of all 3 of these guys: Catalano, Peets, and Davis Flint, with no pits whatsoever, and they finished in 3rd.
Yeah, definitely, and we'll leave up our finishing order here as we are going to go in and grab our top 3 from tonight. Hey Jordan, it's Brad and Woody in the booth here. How you doing, man?
Hey guys, pretty good. How are you?
Great. Awesome third place. Only one out there who didn't pit. Tell me how you made that strategy work from start to finish.
Yeah, I knew the new build came out this week, and I had no idea that there was going to be that much tire fall off. So didn't go as planned. I thought I'd be a little quicker, but somehow the cautions fell, and I kept the track position and stayed up there in third.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Got kind of rough towards the end there. Did you think that you were going to end up in third, or were you just trying to hold on at the end and try and get even a top 10 out of it at the end, or did you know that you were that strong?
I didn't know I was going to get third. I was just trying to come out ahead of where I was before the pit cycle, so trying to salvage a top 8 or whatever. But yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're heading into the All-Star race break here coming up on the 17th. Pretty excited for that, or?
Yeah, really excited. Home track. I love Loudon, and luckily from last season, getting a couple wins, I'm locked in. Don't have to go through the All-Star Open, but I'm really excited for that race. It's gonna be fun.
For sure. Well, great race again tonight. Anyone you want to shout out there?
Yeah, thanks to you guys for broadcasting as always. Thanks to Jared for helping me put the league together and run it. And yeah, thanks to everybody who comes out every week. We're getting a pretty good group of guys, and we just need to clean up some of the aggression and stuff. But things are looking up.
No, for sure. I mean, we love calling these week to week, and I mean, this race was effectively almost like 100 laps green flag pretty well. So definitely one of the better races of the season. Fun to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your third place, Jordan Davis Flint. Woody?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem. Woody, we have our second place finisher, Russell Peets, for you.
Oh, what a heck of a win, bud. I mean, second place, excuse me.
Yeah, we played our strategy really well in this race.
Yeah, I noticed it. Well, I think I noticed right. You never pitted one time except for get fuel, did you? Or did you pit at all?
We pit. We took tires, but we just kind of waited in the back and then just made our way to the front towards the end.
Most definitely. It was very exciting. They calling the race here and watching you move up like you did. Hey, you moved up 11 positions, almost the top mover-upper in the race tonight. Did a most excellent job. You know, you was out there going faster than 3 shakes of a lamb's tail. You know, you definitely was doing it like 2 shakes of a goat's tail. So you definitely was moving up there for sure.
Yeah, we had a fast car. Like I said, we were just waiting for the end because these guys like to race hard early. So we were just biding our time, picking them off, and eventually made them to the front, hooked up with Trevor, and just followed them up through.
Hey, good job, and congratulations on the second place finish. Anybody out there you want to throw some love out there too?
Yeah, I got to thank all my ZFG teammates, Zeem's Setup Shop, Premier Gaming, Cat Auto Motorsports, Rocket Performance, Nova Glass, and Trevor for making the holes.
Hey, again, congratulations, and y'all doing a most excellent job. What a race. And, hey, y'all have a great evening, and we'll hopefully see you one more time before the Christmas break here.
Yeah, you sure will.
All righty. Well, have a great evening. Congratulations again for a top 2 finish.
Thank you. You guys, too.
All right, Brett. Take that winner, bud.
Yes, sir. We have Trevor Catalano, your winner of the evening. Trevor, great win tonight. First win of the season in this series. Take us through start to finish and how you were able to come out as on top.
Yeah, I missed turn 1 and 2 in qualifying, and you know, I knew Stafford was pretty hard to pass at, so I actually thought I screwed myself right there in qualifying. Knew it was a long race, but you know, right there from the beginning, I knew it was gonna be hard to pass at the end because you were gonna be so loose. So I just tried to make as much ground as I could up, you know, as quick as I could. And then once we got to third, you know, it was just kind of like stalling out. You know, I just kind of had to ride around and wait for pit stops and hopefully play a pit stop strategy, and it worked out in our favor.
Yeah, definitely. Were you worried with all those late race cautions with Russell kind of breathing down your neck there at the end?
Yeah, I was. You know, he's Russell's pretty. He's really good. It's fun racing with him. You know, I knew that he was gonna be tough to beat. I just tried to run my line, and I knew if I didn't slide up, you know, and give him the lane down there, you know, it would be hard for him to get by me.
Yeah, definitely. Track position was key tonight for sure. It seemed like a one-lane deal the whole night, but man, great win. Is there anyone that you want to shout out tonight?
Yeah, I gotta thank everyone over at ZFG Motorsports, Carolina Motorsports, Rocket Performance, Nova Glass, Steam Setup Shop. You know, just everyone that hangs out, helps us out, and keeps it going.
Man, it seems week to week those Zeems guys can't be stopped. That's for sure. Always fast cars. Trevor, man, great win tonight, and we'll see you for the All-Star break next week.
Yes, for sure.
All right, Woody. Well, final thoughts on that race there. That was a pretty wild one.
Yeah, it was. It most definitely was a wild one. Hey, it was good clean racing there for a long time. We had some great green flag laps going on. We noticed the tires started falling off after so many laps, and the guys did a most excellent job trying to keep it green the whole race, with only 4 cautions, maybe 5, I think. And they put on a good show tonight, and that's what we're here for. We're here for these guys to put on a good show and have some great entertainment for all our fans out there. So, you know, hey, like, share, and follow, baby. That's all we ask for. You know, come out and see old Fireball and the Lone Canadian every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday nights for sure.
Yes, sir. 3 seconds, a click is all it takes. Just that little follow button. I mean, if you feel like it, subscribe on Twitch, but I don't force anybody to subscribe to us on Twitch. Just that follow button, on Facebook, YouTube. It all helps with the algorithm and all that good stuff. We want to bring you the best iRacing content. We don't I don't want to brag on this, but to have leagues being reaching out, especially lately, saying that obviously our content is standing out above others, is a very good thing, a very nice thing to hear. So we know that we're on the right track to success for Topp eSports. So that's what we wanted at the start. So we're just going to keep bringing you the best content that we can all week long, whether it be iRacing, whether it be Steam games, Xbox, whatever it is. We're just going to bring you awesome content. It's going to be great. I can't wait. We're taking Topp eSports to the moon for sure. We don't want to be stuck on the farm. So from Fireball, Woody, from myself, Brad, from James, who's missing tonight. James, we love you out there, buddy. Hopefully you're doing all right.
He's doing great, Brad. He's over taking care of some neighbors and everything, because James's house is okay. Last time I talked to him, they didn't have any power over there. They've been without power since early this morning. They know they got a place to come anytime they need it. All they got to do is just drive across town, and they got a place to stay if they need electricity. So all the love out there to all the tornado victims that happened today in Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, Illinois, wherever you was infected by. Hey, we're showing all our prayers and loves out there to all of y'all. And like I said earlier in the broadcast, hey, reach out to Mayfield, Kentucky, guys. They need help. If y'all can help or whatever, that town is destroyed. Poor little town of 10,000 people, and it's completely destroyed. It looks like a World War II went off, a bomb went off up there and just blew them off. So they can reach out to anybody up in Mayfield, Kentucky, and give them a shout and make sure they're okay. And if you can help them out, definitely do it.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is just go to the Red Cross, donate blood. I mean, that's such a huge thing nowadays, and blood is always on a shortage in life. So it only lasts so long when they do keep it. So donate that blood and get in there. Just go to that Red Cross, get it done. But for myself and Woody, gonna do a little bit of a ending shameless plug here. I know I just didn't get it done during the broadcast tonight, but from Beef Jerky Unlimited, Graham Construction, Wolf Pumps, Fairfield Automotive, Fairfield Motorsports, Peaches Gentlemen's Club, 4141 Lit Show, just everybody out there. that gets this done for us on a daily basis. Thank you. Off-season modified tour, thank you for having us. I'm Brad. That's Fireball Woody. We are out. Thank you, guys.
Hey, good night, all.